Hotsy, it's junk. It got caught and it is ruined. We've got problems. All right, guys, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but it has. Babe's not gonna make it to the Colt Summer Camp Adventures. We've done everything in our power. We just had some mechanical failures that I don't have it in my power to remedy them right now. I had to ship stuff back and we've got problems, but the old Taco's gonna come in and save the day. So get this thing ready to go and we'll go wheeling in Colorado. So let's get going, see if we can get in the shop and get to work on it. All right, so last time you seen us put a transmission in it. You seen us fix the rear end in it. It's perfect now. Rear end works good, transmission works awesome. We discovered we have a front air locker leaking. So we're gonna go ahead, lift this thing in the air, pull the diff cover off and see if we can find out what's leaking. I hope it's the little brass line inside has got a hole in it. If it's not that, then we disassemble the whole front end and find out. We do have new axles to go in this. This has the old style small U-joint axles. We have the new big ones, tougher. So we'll definitely put those in. So we'll get in there, see what we can do.
One tire.
I hope it's just that line, but it leaks a lot. Nope, it's not glued.
Looks clean though.
Oh, the front end's not hurt. We could have probably reused that freaking oil. It was good oil. Hotsy, it's junk. It got caught and it is ruined. That's not good.
Ripped it out of the ring.
Yeah, it's junk. Well, that makes things more difficult. We don't have one of those, so there's no point today. All right, we're putting her back together because we do not currently have the parts to fix it. We have the axles and stuff, but it's kind of pointless to tear it apart and put axles in it when we know we have to pull them back out to fix the ARB. We'll just get all the bolts in it, put the tires back on it, drive it out of the shop, and when the parts show up, we'll jump back on this video, show you guys how to fix that thing, and then the Tacoma should be money at that point. Ready to go wheeling in Colorado, because this truck is not ready. Old Babe has fought us. It's closer. It runs pretty good now, but we still got lots of work to do to it, so.
Tomorrow.
New parts. Axle out.
One axle out. These things, these seals for the hub, are tighter than tight in the housing. Sometimes they suck to get out. This one, little pry bar action, it popped right out. Land's working on the other side. We should be styling.
Look at this size. Oh, and look at this one. Like
One of these things is not like the other. Right out.
Was that not supposed to come that way?
The seal shouldn't have came out with it. The seal is definitely stuck on it.
We're getting closer. So there's a channel up in there. That's where we want this here line to go. And then we'll just pull it up out of there. Basically just like that. So we're gonna weld this on the inside and then we'll zip tie this line to it. And then we won't have this problem ever again. Since I've started doing this, 0 failures.
Should be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna work great.
Bam.
Locked in. It's there, it'll stay there. We're good. All right, I need that dude. Okay, you can let go of it. There we go. All right, we're plugging air to it. We should be able to fire the air compressor up on the truck, turn this thing on, and it shouldn't leak. So, all right, turn the front locker on. That's a bonus. Turned off. Back on. No leakies. Fixed, we can go back together. Cool, that's good, Lan. That's a bonus. Front end's fixed. Ooh, drive lines. Once I get everything in there, it's tough.
Spins free up there.
It feels
It's just a lot of.
yeah, it feels good. Like I'm happy with it. I think it'll work. I think we can throw axles together and put some oil in it, and she's back. That little zip tie thing will fix our whole problem. It won't come out of there ever again, unless I'm cutting the zip tie. So it's been dang hot and humid around here. I think it's time to take a little break and get some of our favorite drink into us, a little Element, and hopefully replenish ourselves. Sweating like crazy in here today. I don't know if you remember what our fridge used to look like, Mountain Dews and stuff everywhere. These days, it's just got Element in the fridge. For the last couple of months, why it's been hot, I've been drinking at least one of these a day, and I've noticed a big difference in my recovery time. It's easier to get up and get going again after you've drank an Element, just replenished everything, you feel better, and you got some energy, and you're back at it. Today's drink of choice is going to be our Element Lemonade Iced Tea. So it's got some naturally occurring caffeine in it. Element has a good dose of electrolytes in it. It's free of sugar, artificial colors, and a whole bunch of other dodgy ingredients that you don't need in your body. If you need something on the go, they also have it in cans. You can just take it with you, crack it open just like a soda, and drink it down. These are some of their new 12-ounce serving size cans. They deliver all the same stuff as the big can, just in a smaller, easier to handle can. Hydration is foundational. Keep all of your energy, your clarity, all that stuff top of your game so you can get all this work done that you need to do. If you guys want to stay hydrated this hot summer, go to drinkelement.com/fabrats for a free sample pack with any purchase.
Thanks to Element for sponsoring today's video.
So remember we talked about how hard these inner seals were because they slide up on that machine groove. You can get them to push in far enough, you can put the unit bearing on them, and then you can use a socket and a ratchet and pull them evenly, slide them the rest of the way in without hurting anything, and you won't beat your fingers up. By a little bit. Only in a couple little spots, but it's all right. If it's got blood on it, the job's done right. Isn't that how it works? Yay me! I've got stud protrusion.
Now loosen it up at all? Oh yeah.
Oh, at least I can move.
Yeah, that's way looser. I think if you do that to this one, you'll be in the park.
I felt something move. Axle finally slid in. They're a bugger. Those seals are so tight. We got the short side slid in. Lance getting the hubs back together. We'll get a diff cover on, glued on it. Some oil in it. On to the next issue. I don't like those noises, Lance.
It's the ratchet.
Make me go.
We hope. No, it's the ratchet. I've been watching it.
You'll have it all over anyway. Just don't touch your face.
Still have it on me from the other day. Front end's back together then. Just need some oil.
Earl, tires.
Fluid down.
Did y'all fluid it up? Sweet.
Oh, you got fluid in it? Yeah. Boom. So she's done.
Landon got her done.
Did we try to fix the wiring?
What wiring's weird?
When you turn the high beams on, it kills everything else but these two lights. So they're the only ones that turn on. Yeah.
Is that a new development?
It's always been like that there.
Okay. Oh, well, let's look at them then. Let's cut all those off. So those are just the...
That's high beam right there. Low beam, high beam.
All right, well, let's find out why. I get pod lights, and the big lights.
And
Big
these ones turn off.
These are off altogether.
So we have no high beam from there.
Correct. So
Sweet.
let me dive into this a bit.
Do it again. It just kills the lights. Wonder if the high beams aren't wired to these lights, so it's only got low beams.
The computer system says these are the light bulbs that are like 2-year guarantees.
Are they the same as the ones you took out? Look like it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Now how you got lights again?
Just a dead bulb.
That looks way better with those
I'll bet we'll
LEDs.
be able to see now. It was getting pretty slim there.
Yeah. Money.
When?
That was a nice voice crack.
It was. 53 years old, still voice cracking. What are you gonna do?
Hey, that means you're still growing, right?
You're still growing.
Problem is, I think I'm growing rounder, not taller.
Fixed though.
It's darn near back to ready to go. You gotta
Change
do
the
an
oil.
oil change on it, and I think we're good.
I think Rattle Can Jim ought to go and do some touch-ups some places.
Rattle can Jim, yeah, he never gonna fail. Rattle can Jim, yeah, he never gonna fail.
It probably could use some Rattle Can Jim love.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, it doesn't look terrible.
Then we need to change it on the inside. Yeah, it's a little overdue.
It's dark, but
Yeah, it's a little overdue.
doesn't smell gross.
New and improved K&N.
K and inner. Just a little bit of lube on it. All right, should be good.
Oil drain time.
Yeah, and then we're gonna start it.
No oil in it.
Yep.
Good.
Would you like to use my Toy Story rag?
Yes, please. Unless Jason was wanting to offer his rag.
I don't got her.
The last one.
She's all welled up.
Yep.
Post startup check on oil, and we should be ready to roll. Truck may or may not have had some extreme use. And the perch mount is taking a little bit of a beating, so we're going to create a plate that goes right in here to fix the little wallow out that's got going on. It'll be super strong. It actually will be way thicker than the parent material, so it's actually a upgrade. Should be it.
No, I mean the inside and outside.
So the inside doesn't have really any depression. It's just a big flat piece.
Oh, that's easy.
So I can just punch a hole in it and kind of contour the back a little bit. But I think probably.
There's some 10 gauge. That's off the blue truck.
Okay,
dimple
where you
die.
cut the dimple dies.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
perfect.
awesome. I love it when we just have stuff that just works.
Random parts around.
That's why you don't ever throw anything
It's hard
away.
to throw scrap metal away because you don't know if you're going to use it next.
It's like people come to your shop and they're like, why do you got a bucket full of random cut off pieces
Or all
of
those
junk?
little pieces by the cutoff saw over there that we use daily.
Oh yeah,
Think it's gonna work?
I think so.
Are you gonna weld them in?
Yep. Clean the edge all up.
Dude, that's
Take the
gonna
paint
be
off of it.
perfect.
We'll go in just like that.
Junk Toyota.
Now we got American stuff going into it.
Oh, an American.
It's like it's had this cush life and
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know why it's got problems.
This is like my Duramax, bro. Barely driven on dirt.
Yep.
Road driven.
Let's put it together how you want it. It may be the last time. Okay. Hammers, Tom, they fix everything. You cause some grief, but they'll fix it still.
My problem is I usually resort to the hammer and then I have to fix whatever I've beat on.
Whatever the hammer caused.
Yep. Look at those.
That's freaking money. Weld those in, she'll be.
Yeah, we'll pull her down tight and then just burn them in. And no more clunking noises.
Yeah, I always think the frame's breaking every time it does that.
Well, there is that possibility too. I mean,
I know.
she's actually pretty good still.
It would have broke a long time
There's
ago.
some
if it was
integrity
never-
in it. I mean, it ain't great, but
She's
it's good enough.
that is tight.
We probably should have ground this a little. Oh, it's getting through the rust. We're good. I got her hot. She's melting now.
You welded dirty cars.
Oh yeah. I need some 6013 or 6011. Wonder if they make 6011 in the wire so I could burn dirt with it.
Weld it up.
Yeah, get the rubber a little warm on this sack.
You get air hose and blow on it?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Saw sparks on that.
Yeah, I got a little rowdy there with that. Oh, you want me to do
I don't
that?
trust myself. Giant fuel tank right there full of fuel and fumes and sparks.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Worry a thing to death. Done. Handled. All right, we just got these things all welded in. Now the springs won't walk anymore. That should quiet things up. I think the Tacoma is 100% done. It needs a good cleaning, get all the mud out of it. I think we can go rip this thing to Colorado because the blue truck, it definitely ain't going.
Check this side out. Bada bing. Bada bam.
Alrighty, I believe we are ready to put this thing outside and take it on a next wheeling adventure. It's ready to go, so all the lights work, everything seems to be happy, so let's get her out of here.